Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. Let's get straight into it. Today we are going to be discussing moving out. Yes, living on your own as a young person. It's a new year. Maybe one of your goals is you want to move out, leave your parents. Maybe that is for school, for work. Maybe you've graduated. Just want to be sha. I have tips for you. Please come closer. Depending on your tax bracket or geographical location, some of these tips might not apply to you, but I'm sure if you watch to the end, at least one or two things will make sense to you. I'm going to start by saying, no matter how much you love God, no matter how religious you are, if possible, don't get somewhere that is near to a church. And I don't know how this is going to come off because we Nigerians, we love religion as we should. Like, God is like the bedrock of a lot of things, of life basically. But living next to a church will test your sanity. It really will, because churches are notorious for noise, like the speaker phones, the time. Listen, you might be coming back from work. You had a long day, a hectic day, come back from work or school. Next thing you know, there's evening program. Your entire plan was, I just want to get home, shower, eat something, and sleep. For where? When they are ringing bell outside? Even if you have to, make sure you get like a good deal out of it, because chances are that apartment is still available because everyone else is trying to avoid living next to a church. So make sure you get a good deal out of it, because even if it's comfortable for you now, maybe you don't mind, I'm also a good Christian, you sing along with them sometimes. And then 4-5 months down the line, your schedule changes, and now it is clashing with when they're always hosting vigil or having a program, especially if it's a white garment church. No hate, but those people love each other. Like, they love themselves. If the church is starting by 4, trust me, they are already there by 2, just gisting and catching up. If the program ends by 5:30, they are not leaving until it's almost 8. They just love each other. So if you're not that kind of person, constant noise, you like your peace, you like your quiet, stay clear away from churches. My second tip is kind of like common knowledge, but save. When you think you've had enough, save some more. And even after that, still save. Nobody tells you how much mattresses cost, curtains, cleaning supplies. Damn. Just save. Just have money, like as much money as you can have. Just save. You need money.
You need money. Let me tell you, period. It's as simple as that.
My third tip, which is very, very helpful, is to start buying things little by little, especially things that they will not expire soon, or it's not so big. I'm not saying go and buy a bathtub now when your prospective bathroom might not be able to contain it.
Okay.
But like pots, pans, little plates, cleaning supplies, things that that inevitably you're going to need. You can just start buying them small now to just start taking them out of the list of things. And then on social media, online, you can find helpful list, like to give you like a checklist of things that you should actually have, like essentials that you should have before moving into a space. That really helps. Another tip is, if you can afford to, in terms of time, privacy, money, if you can afford to hire a deep cleaning service before you move in, please do. Get in the professional cleaners. Let them fumigate, let them clean the nooks and crannies, let them clean the windows, inside the ceiling, let them clean everywhere if you can afford to, because you don't know who has lived in there before, and you just kind of want like a fresh start, like a clean slate to start, like a literal clean slate. So if you can afford professional cleaners, make sure you employ them. And if you can't, just go there, bribe your friends, buy them some drinks and snacks and pack them inside, let everybody start scrubbing. I mean, this is Nigeria. You understand that times are tough.
You get it?
Be cordial with your neighbors. I'm not saying kneel down on your 2 left knees to greet them every time, or you should go to their house and be washing their clothes. No, but just basic respect. If you see them, hi, hello, maybe you see them struggling with some load, you can just help them out with a bag. Just be cordial with everybody. You can be cooking spaghetti, and then your gas just, who are you gonna call? You can need help with anything and a lot of things. a lot of things. Maybe you're new in the area, you need a plumber, you need an electrician. It's your neighbors that will help you. Those are the people that can help you based on proximity, right? Because you guys live together, you now have something that unites you. And you're probably going to see them almost every day for the duration of time that you're living in that space together. So it's just basic human decency. Just be polite, be respectful. You don't need to do too much, but you know what I'm saying, like don't be rude and stuff like that. Now, this tip especially goes out to the females because we are the ones that are prone to facing like harassment and stuff, especially if you live like in an apartment complex where there are lots of young guys. One or two of them might be making advances at you. Totally not speaking from experience.
Shut the fuck up because I always catch you staring.
And the way you react can sometimes save your life, because we have heard cases of girls that have gotten for saying no, which shouldn't be. I'm not defending, I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying, like, I know we always want to kind of like tell a man off, like, please, no, stop bothering me. And you have every right to. Some of these men are sick in the head. They don't know how to handle rejection and stuff like that. So you kind of always want to be polite and cordial at all times. Like, respectfully stand your ground. Like, oh no, you want to be blameless. Some of them deserve insult and you can be rude and all of that, which is understandable. But please just control your emotions and just breathe and stay respectful and polite at all times, especially because these are people that maybe you live in the same compound, you live in the same environment with. They have access to your home, they can know your in and out. Listen, it shouldn't have to be like we shouldn't have to live in fear of men, but it is what it is. Another tip that can be particularly helpful for the ladies, especially if you live in like an isolated building, maybe like a bungalow, you don't live with like a bunch of other people in apartments. I have heard stories of ladies that will get like work boots, those heavy duty boots that engineers wear, and they will make sure it's all dirty with like mud and stuff, and they will place it outside of their house. So any prospective attacker can kind of sense like, oh, maybe there's a man in that house. So I've heard stories where that has actually helped women. Or if you want to have something fixed in your house, you're inviting an electrician, you're inviting someone to come and fix something in your house, a carpenter or something, it would be very good to have company. Maybe call someone, or at most leave the door open, or you can be on a phone call with someone, just so that whoever is working in the house is very aware that, oh, she's actually not alone, and whatever funny thing I might want to try, I cannot get away with it. So that's a tip that ladies all around the world have found very, very helpful. If you do plan on getting a roommate, like you plan to live with someone in the same space, especially if this is someone that you don't know from anywhere, maybe you're just posting an ad on the internet like, oh, roommate needed in so. Try to find the person before you find the apartment or before you move into the apartment. Because if you move into the apartment solo, you kind of see it as, in your head, it is your apartment. Like, you've marked the territories, this is basically your space. And if someone moves in along the line, it's going to be like an intrusion of privacy. It's going to be like, why is this person in my space? Why is this person using my wardrobe? Why is this person exactly? And for the prospective roommate that is moving in later, this can be a very, very tricky situation, because now, even though you are paying, you also have equal rights and equal access. Because someone has been there longer and someone has been there first, someone has put their stuff down, like they've gotten comfortable in the space, it can be very hard. It can feel like an intrusion. So if you do plan to get a roommate, try to find the roommate before you even find the place, so you can find something that's comfortable for both of you or more, or before you move in. So you guys are moving in together, you are marking territories together, you are setting boundaries together, so you can peacefully cohabit. This goes without saying, this is Nigeria. When you're moving into somewhere, you have to find out how is their water situation, how is their electricity situation, their security situation, their road situation. You have to find out all these things, because you don't want to move in, then 3 weeks later they are telling you that, oh, we only get water once in a blue moon here. Or maybe they were owing 1 million naira in NEPA fees, and now you have to start paying and contributing to something that you had no idea about. So these are things that you might want to check. Is there vigilante? Who is the vigilante? How much are we paying vigilante? Are there security cameras? what are the precautions. You have to find out all these things, especially if it's in a place that you share with other people, just to, peaceful cohabitation. The internet is your friend. Budget friendly ideas, DIYs. It's not everything that you have to spend money on. Maybe sometimes learn how to use a screwdriver and fix a bulb when you're moving in. Have a sip and paint. Like, call your friends over, but instead of painting on a canvas, they are painting your walls. That will just save you so much money. You don't have to pay a painter. It sounds funny, but like, it will make sense. Just buy drinks for them and snacks. Let everybody start painting. Also, I think this goes without saying, but you want to see if the neighborhood suits your lifestyle. Are you someone that does not have time to cook? Then make sure there are food outlets in your neighborhood. Like, I'm not sure you're the kind of person that should be living in a secluded estate. Maybe you like to get your hair done often, you like to get your nails done often. Then make sure there are those service providers around you or not too far from you. If you're someone that works or studies at night, maybe because of time zone difference and stuff like that, then be sure that the environment you're moving into is quiet at night. You kind of want to check at different stages. Maybe you come and view the apartment in the afternoon, another day you come in the evening, and another day you come in the morning. You kind of want to see what it is like, because once you pay that 1 year rent, it's going to be really hard to back out by the second month. Before moving in, before you even pay, you need to work out like clear terms of agreement. How is the refuse disposal? This gutter here, who is going to be washing it? How are things done here? Where are we getting water from? Exactly, like, you need to work out those things, because as time goes on, when you go to view a house, right, typically you're looking at the space. Oh, is the lighting good? Is the bedroom big enough? Is the kitchen well equipped? Those are what you're looking at. But as time goes on and you start to live there, some concerns, some issues must start arising that you should have sorted out. So make sure you take your time and sort that out before moving in. Yeah, and finally, don't be ashamed or afraid to ask and receive help. Your friends, your family, your neighbors, people kind of want to support, especially when they see that you're just moving into somewhere new and you have something going on for you. People are going to be willing to help, and even if they are not, it's probably nothing personal. Maybe they're not just in the position to help you at that moment in time. So yeah, ask for help, receive help, pray about it. I know we are not exactly big on haunted houses in Nigeria, and it goes beyond that. So just pray about it, find a trusted agent, and yeah. So yeah, those are the few tips I have to share. And don't forget to save and share this video if you found it useful. Also drop me a big fat thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to those. What's the word? Foreign time difference, time zone. Yeah. Say no to violence and tribalism. I'm cutting this out, don't worry.